The saying, history repeats itself, should take on a whole new meaning after you watch this video. You're going to see something that should alarm you a great deal. And if not, you need to stop and think about what I'm telling you, because this is an attack on this country and its history, our foundation. If it's not corrected and the individuals held accountable, they will continue to do what they're doing, and it will cause immense problems for us in the future. If you know the history of my work, you know that I found the Greenberg family's photo album, and within that we see the actors that are being used to create these fictitious events, these hoax drills that you see on the news and you believe to be real, but aren't. One of the individuals, Tony Greenberg, you may recall his name because he's played several roles in the past, but two of the photographs in his album stood out. They were of him standing with full Nazi uniform in a black and white period photograph, attempting to look as if they were from World War II. Because there was no label and there was no name tag on the Nazi soldier, I was unable to identify who Tony was actually playing. So I put the photographs aside, and with the intentions of going back to it and identifying the individual involved. I've recently had a chance to do that. I was able to identify the Nazi as Werner Moeller. He's a fictitious character that Tony Greenberg is playing, and they have written a history for this individual and inserted him in the archives as a real person. If you Google this Nazi's name, you'll see the amount of time that they've put into building this person's background has been pretty extensive. They've even created merchandise to go along with this fake scam, and they're selling these fraudulent photographs on eBay as authentic World War II photographs. They also are selling books written about this individual, and that's what caught my attention and caused me to take a little different route when it came to this investigation. Since I knew it was Tony, and I knew it was fake, I didn't have to look at the storyline behind the actual person he was playing because I knew it would all be just a script. But I wanted to know who was writing this script. So I looked at the author of these books that are written about him, and upon searching, found this image. I immediately recognized that person as Bill Cooper. After doing an ear analysis, facial landmark analysis, you can completely see that this is Bill Cooper. And let me play you a portion of a phone conversation I had with the person, Bill Cooper, who was trying to divert me to, let's just say, less important issues, and trying to keep me away from going after the family.
Aware of the fact that they're going to be moving the U.S. Capitol from Washington to Denver. Are you aware of that?
I didn't know that, though.
John Roy Carlson wrote a book back in the 30s or 40s. It says right out loud that they're going to move the nation's capital to Denver.
Why would they do that?
Because they're going to destroy Washington, D.C. Every evidence or remainder of American nationalism and identification with America being an independent nation state is in Washington, D.C. They destroyed the automotive capital of the world. Okay, they destroyed by farming all our jobs out, shutting all the factories down, moving the jobs out of them, and destroying the image of Detroit being the motor capital of the world. Just like they destroyed New York as the economic capital of the world by doing the World Trade Center buildings like they did. Okay, and I got a video of that scumbag that